All right, ladies and gentlemen, and everything in between, we are back for some more One Piece. Last time we watched episode 969, and today we will be watching episode 970. Now, in the last video, we went ahead and finally got to see the disbandment, the departure of the Roger Pirates after Roger was able to complete his goal of sailing around the world and making it to the final island, naming it Laugh Tale, due to Joy Boy's story or whatever he told on that island that made them laugh so much. He finally decided it was time to give up his, his sail, his ship. He's done with it, bro. He's decided to move on, especially with his sickness that is progressively getting worse. He felt as though it was time for him to say goodbye to his crew and let go. He's done. He's satisfied. He is all good. King of the Pirates, Gold Roger. Gold Roger, as the world wanted to call him, but it is indeed Gold D Roger. Remember the D. Pause. But he is finally done with it all. And after saying goodbye and disbanding his crew, it seemed as though he, or actually, let's go over the voices that he heard while he was leaving Fishman Island, because it seems as though the Conqueror's Haki ability that very rarely happens upon itself to various important individuals, was allowing him to listen to the voices of all things, and he was able to hear the Sea King speak about the birth of a new prophecy, one that would be carrying the power of Poseidon that could control the Sea Kings. 10 years is in which this person would be born, and 15 years is when they would grow up, which I'm assuming means 10 years that the mermaid princess Shirahoshi will be born, in 15 when she's able to start using the powers. But it could mean something else entirely, and that's just a red herring to make you think of something else. But regardless, Roger's still thinking about that time and is confused as to what that means. But regardless, he decided to leave, and I'm assuming it looked as though the island that he went to is maybe the same one that he meets Rouge, something like that, and Ace is born, but he is captured before Ace's birth. But he's pregnant at that point, so or she's pregnant, or they're however you want to say it. She's pregnant with Ace, and Roger's captured, and he begs Garp to take care of Ace, and that whole thing goes down. But we know what happens to Ace. So the prophecy is never able to live on. He believes it's his kid that's going to find the One Piece, but fortunately it's technically his kid's brother, his sworn brother, or whatever you might want to call it. So same difference, right? Same difference. But moving on forward, Oden finally finishing up his promise to Roger, comes back to Wano, seeing his kids a little bit more grown up, and seeing a sort of torn Wano due to the seizing of power by Orochi, due to the help of Kaido, who we now know is now on the island. The factories being developed or being forced upon by slave labor, developing weapons and all that. So definitely a very bad time. And what really pissed Oden off was seeing that his wife Toki had gotten shot after a bunch of his subordinates, Kinemon and them, decided to go out and pick a fight with Orochi. They had been finessed, and Kaido's forces went over to their castle, to which it was only Dogstorm and Kawamatsu guarding, but they decided to go on in and try and attack Momonosuke, and Hiyori had to protect him, getting shot in the process. Of course, Oden is not having none of that, especially in his absence. He's probably going to think it's his fault that he was unable to be there and protect them. So he's definitely pissed, and I feel like this anger is it's going to be the main cause to his death, which we know is upcoming now at this point. when he tries to pick a fight against Kaido and them. So we'll have to see what goes down at this point. I'm sure Toki is having second thoughts and trying to figure out a way out of this. We know that her ability is going to be the main precursor to how Kinemon and Momonosuke and them are able to get out of there. I'm not sure if she's gonna let Oden know of her plan in order to stop his rampage or something like that, but we'll have to see what goes down. But let's get into it here. Episode 970. If you guys would like to watch reactions a day early, go ahead and join the Discord for free. Link is in the description. If you guys would like to watch episodes up to a week early, join the Patreon, link also in the description. But let us get into it here. Episode 970. We try to skip ahead. There we go. Still a little bit loud, but yeah, let's get into it. Episode 970. Yes, I'm gonna attack Orochi. He's seeing red. God, just jump out the window. Good lord. It's like, I don't really care about all the complicated politics, but this is the short version here. Now the Orochi we all know and hate. That boy really zooming through the lands. Someone commented that Oden's story plays out like an epic, and I can see how that makes sense. He really just pulled up like that. No shoes, no nothing. My boy just ran in as soon as he heard the smoke is available. How do you just run in there with no army? My guy really said, screw the politics. Screw the talking. How dare you? How dare you tell me what to do? You think I need permission? He's still in there. Been having too much fun. You ain't hear all that? That boy going crazy. I got the key right here. What have you done to my country? It is time for you to pay. How many times did he say my name? And? He's like, what the hell is a Kaido? Well, obviously someone had to save Orochi because there's no way he's taking even a singular attack. He really hit him with the Air Jordan, bro. Air Jordan with swords is wild. Does he have a trick up his sleeve? Oh, the old dude that was with the lady. Okay, so he has some type of ability. He got the shield fruit. Bubble. Oh, that looks like Bartholomew's devil fruit. Is it? He was crossing his fingers, right? Oh, so he had it. Okay. Are we like running out of devil fruits? Just to reuse the old ones, and when these people die, give it to characters we know now. Buddy. Kurozumi Semimaru. Teeth straight up midnight black. Higurashi. Lucky as hell, boy. Body no meat. Break it. There he is. Kaido the Dragon. Yeah, it's getting hard to hold, huh? It's Cap. It wasn't your pops. We did what the Kurozumi are so good at. Y'all just shooting citizens? Poisoned arrows? Oh no, y'all are sick. Absolute monsters. Oh, is that Shinobu? Is it the lady? Might be the lady. Why though? Is she trying to let me ruin your image real quick? Let me make you look stupid. Ba-da-bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum. He really just... Well, he didn't even come in there with sandals, so it's definitely someone else. Well, not sandals, but shoes, I guess. Gonna pull up like Bon Clay when he pretended to be Cobra. The hell was the point of that? Trying to... It's not even... Or did they tell him to do that in order to... That's all it took? There's no way. Him just doing that, he got them pissed. They just wanted to ruin his reputation. Oh! Once a week? Yeah, I feel he's doing all this like because they said something crazy to him. What? Oh, Roger's death? Okay. My boy Roger. Rest in peace. Y'all getting newspapers in Wano? I just don't want to know about my middle name. We're never gonna get that explanation. What does that mean? Destiny. Determination. Deity. No, you're not. Not gonna tell us. Never gonna tell us. And tell us on the last episode of this series. What the hell, boy? What you doing on the ground like that? The execution of Goldie Roger. How many times are you gonna make me watch this, man? How many times? Really walked up with a smile on his face. Or my boy Smoker. Young Doffy, Buggy, Shanks, Mihawk, Crocodile, Moria with a jawline, Dragon, Smoker. Man, everybody. There it is. What was this? Citizen number 59, bro. Citizen number 72. He started it all. Where that shit at, bro? Everything this world has to offer, bro. Is Joy Boy's story everything this world has to offer? Is that what it is? I just need to know what they told him that made him act like this in front of everybody. He needs to come out here and be alone just to cry. Wow, man, there's just so much to unpack. It's crazy. Like, I don't know how they're going to connect this all. How are they going to connect this all, man? There's so many questions. So many questions. How are we going to get it all answered? I don't know. I do not know. But I need answers, bro. That's all I'm going to say, bro. I need answers. I need answers for the entirety of the story of One Piece, as far as, you know, what the One Piece is, what the Last Island contains, what Joy Boy's story is, what the Willow D is, what all this bullshit is. Like, everything that's going on right now, I need to know. But within this arc on its own, within this story, there are still questions to be had. So I think the way they're telling this story, some important pieces do feel disjointed, but I guess it's for a reason. And by the time I get to the end of this, I'm sure it'll be abundantly clear what they're trying to say and how they're trying to say it. But yeah, it's definitely, I think this piece with Roger is going to be what pushes him to, I mean, they had to have told him something crazy in order for him to go like this. Like, they wanted him to destroy his legacy, destroy his name, because of course I feel like that's one of the biggest pieces of hope that Wano had. It's just Oden will save us from this. So if you destroy the legend of the man that was Oden, then you're gonna really you're going to destroy the hope that the people have, and you have an easier time controlling them. I mean, people without hope, what else are they going to fight for, right? So you destroy their reason for fighting and destroy their reason for believing, and that's it. So Orochi, definitely a snake. I feel like these two, obviously at this point, they're dead in the story, because I don't think there's no other way for a devil fruit to go back out in the wild, right? The original user has to die. So we'll have to see how this goes down. I thought Kaido's gonna come in and save. I guess Kaido's just over top watching. Like, let me just make sure this guy doesn't die. And then you have Shinobu over here making, like, she heard all this, and this is probably why she decided to defect to Oden. But yeah, I feel like this is going to come to a close pretty soon, so we'll have to see how this ends. But that does it for this video here, ladies and gentlemen. Next time we'll be watching episode 971, but that wraps it up here. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode as much as I did, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Peace.